So here we have some more junk from that hamfest, but not HP this time. It looks like these are power supplies made by Tait, which is a New Zealand company. Looks like takes mains coming in, produces up to 15 amps out, and we can make the meter look at either 15 amps or 15 volts. Now, okay, what's interesting about this power supply is you stick the mains in here, IEC connector as you'd expect, and it looks like a monitoring or control port here. So the question is, where does the power come out? I mean, it's supposed to supply power, it's a power supply. Where does the power come out? Surely it's not that. Which is a rather funny thing. It's got very sharp prongs on it. It's not like screw terminals you normally have for DV connectors. Could they be using that as the power output? A whole lot of pins in parallel. We shall find out. I don't know if you'd want to be putting 15 amps through that though. It does seem a bit dodgy. Okay, let's open up. They're very dusty. I'll open this one up and we'll see what's going on inside and where the power really does come out. Okay, it comes off. It's a pretty crazy shaped piece of metalwork. Alright. Some large transformer inductor thingies. This one appears to have just two connections, so I'd say that's a filtering inductor. The mains comes in the back here to the fuse and switch into this guy. Output goes to heat sinks. This heat sink at the back is just for, sorry, the output goes to there, which is a bridge rectifier in here. So that heat sink's just for the rectifier. The results of that come to, where's the capacitor? Oh, there we go. Bit of filtering, but obviously relying a lot on that inductor for filtering too. Current sense resistors, I presume. Now, where does the output go? Let's have a look at this thing. You're kidding me. That is the output, and they're only using the N4 pins. 15 volt, they're using 63 volt capacitors for 15 volts. Why wouldn't they use, say, 35? And get a bit more capacitance in the same package. Yes, so it does seem that the output is indeed the connector. Is it 4 or only 2? I'll buzz them out and see what's connected to what. So those 4 are connected together, presumably, yeah, and 4 here. So they're putting 15 amps through 4 pins, 3 3/4 amps through 1 pin. I guess they can take it, but why didn't they use just something else, some other terminals? Seems like a funny use of a DB15 connector to me. I wonder if I should turn it on. Shall we dare? Shall we dare? The plastic nut on that switch is busted, so that's why she's flappy. Alright, it's on. Switch the meter to the volts range and start applying some volts from the variac. Nothing happening, not drawing any power. So I'm guessing the fuse is blown. Alright, let's try the other one. Yeah, they both didn't respond. This one's power switch is even worse than the one on this guy. And I don't know why I didn't notice this before, but indeed the power is connected to the end 4 pins of that DB15, the output power that is. So this one's got at least a dodgy switch. This one's almost certainly got a blown fuse, and the transformers and things inside look pretty buffy. I imagine most of the circuitry is still okay. I'm not sure if I'll ever use these for anything, but yeah, $10 each, hell, couldn't say no. Well, this one just didn't have a fuse at all. That would explain that problem. Okay, this one's got a fuse. Let's put him in there, put him aside. Stick some bolts back in this guy. Now it's drawing power. We've got a light and sticking in 240 volts, but meter's not showing anything. We've got mains, but the low tension light's not on, so yeah, there is some fault inside of there. Could be this fuse is gone as well. No, can't get it out. I'm guessing the transformer and inductor are good. The heat sinks are good. They work. Bridge rectifiers might be okay. Transistors might be okay. Capacitors might be okay. Good for parts if nothing else. They're only $10 each. Yeah, I can't get this bloody fuse out. I thought you just press the button here and they pop out. There's a little catch on the top and I can't make it release from that either. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Just look on the circuit board, it's got all these different subsections outlined and named. So we've got this here is the sense resistors for the meter, SCRs for crowbar shutdown, current sources, differential amp and pre-driver. They will be current sense resistors as well, I think. Or perhaps they could be current sense for the overcurrent. Yeah, current limit there. Yep. Now, I can't see anything that indicates the date that this thing was made. Perhaps if we look at the past transistors, we'll see a date on them. There we go. 1988, 2 and 3 555s, made in 1988. So, there you go. What's that? 98, 08, 18, 30 years old. And rust to prove it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and catch you later.